what is this 10-year rule or this thing called cancellation of removal that you might have heard could provide you a path to a green card, a permanent residency, just for being in the United States for a while? It doesn't exist. There's nothing like that. Well, okay, look, there's this thing called cancellation of removal that does lead to a green card. And there is an element that has to do with being here, but it's not that simple. Look, if you are here for 10 years before getting put in deportation proceedings, then you can apply for this thing called cancellation of removal, which if you win, it lets you stay here, it gives you a green card. But it's not that simple because first of all, you can't just apply for this. You can't just say, oh, I've been here for 10 years. I want to apply with USCIS. Nope. You have to be in deportation proceedings and you have to have been here for 10 years before you got put in deportation proceedings. So if you were here for 5 years, you got the notice to appear that says, we're trying to deport you. And then another 5 years later, you're like, oh, I've been here 10 years. Can I apply now? You will not qualify because you were only here 5 years before getting put in deportation proceedings, not 10. Additionally, you have to show that your U.S. citizen family member who is your parent, spouse, or child would suffer extreme hardship if you were to get deported. And it has to be much more than just, oh, it would be sad and hard for them to lose their mother or son or spouse because they got deported. It's got to be like much more than that. Usually the cases that win are like that it's a child who has severe medical health issues that can't be treated elsewhere. They're back in the home country, so they need to stay here, and you're the only caretaker. Like their other parent is not in the picture. It's only you who can help them get this treatment they need in the United States. Okay, so you should not count on this. The bottom line is you need to get it out of your head if you're thinking, oh, I might have a chance if I just stay here a long time, I might be able to get status. There is nothing in U.S. immigration law that offers you status just for having been here. You got to meet a lot of these other requirements for this 42B cancellation of removal, and it's hard to get. If you have an asylum case pending, focus on your asylum case. Focus on your asylum case, okay?